Hey, my bold and the beautiful fans. Yes, it's Friday, and we got another episode on this Friday cliffhanger. First, we see Brooke trying to talk Ridge into having her come to Rome. We also see Wyatt instigating and riling up Liam's paranoia. And Brooke tells a very unhappy Hope that she'll chaperone her while in Rome to keep an eye on her and Thomas. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. This is your bold and the beautiful recap for June 9th. And without any further ado, let's talk about this cliffhanger episode. So let's start out over at Forrester, where we see Brooke talking about the trip to Rome with Ridge, talking about their schedules. And Ridge was like, schedules? We who? He asked, what are you trying to say? I guess she wasn't supposed to go. So she told Ridge he knows that she wants her to go. She just want to get over there so she can seduce Ridge in Rome before Taylor does. I mean, why does she really need to go anyway? However, Ridge tells her that this is not fun and games, strictly business. And then Brooke says, of course, oh yeah, it's business. You know, my daughter, this is a big day for her, and I really want to be there for her. No, you really want to be there next to Ridge, and probably in his suite. Speaking of another Logan who wants to be in somebody's bed, there's Hope, and she can't keep her eyes off of Thomas. He showed her his newest designs. He asked if she actually loved it, and she said, I do, as if she was saying some vows. So now we're over at Spencer Publications, where it looked like nobody's ever working. Of course, Liam is back on that loop again, harping on Thomas. I mean, does he have anything else in his mind? Any other thoughts? He claims he is sick of talking about Thomas and worrying about Thomas. I mean, not as sick as I am listening to him every day. How about you guys? Talking about Thomas, worrying about Thomas, telling Wyatt that they're jetting off to Rome together, like they're the only two going. Wyatt told Liam that Thomas doesn't have to go. He can do a video conference. Why don't Hope would be the one to do the video conference? Plus, who are you guys, or even Hope, in the place to tell the Forresters, meaning Steffi and Ridge and Eric, to tell their sibling and son and grandson Thomas, who also is a Forrester, that he can't attend the event in Rome as he's the lead designer? Dude, all of y'all need to take several seats. Now we're back over at the design studio, and Brooke is eavesdropping on Thomas and Hope, looking at his designs, and Thomas saying how great they would look on Hope, and told her that she could even wear a trash bag and folks would love it. Thomas, look behind you. There's someone standing in the doorway. Now, Brooke is thinking back to when Hope told her that she might have felt a little bit of something for Thomas. Brooke, we know you know that feeling. You just had it with Ridge. So now Brooke makes her appearance, and then, of course, Thomas abruptly leaves, go across the hall to talk to Ridge. Now, Thomas is telling Ridge that he has absolutely nothing to worry about when it comes to him and Hope in Rome together. I don't know about that, Thomas. I think Hope might want to go a little bit buck wild with you and get her back blown out by you. However, Ridge tells Thomas that Brooke wants to tag along. And finally, back in the design studio, we see Brooke telling Hope that Thomas didn't have to leave. Was it something she said? No, Brooke, you don't have to say anything. I mean, just walking into a room can probably clear it. Anyway, Hope is going on and on about Thomas's design with a big old smile on her face. She told Hope that she told Ridge that she wanted to go, and Hope was like, you don't have to do that. And she told Hope, well, it might benefit her if she went along, and I guess she want to sit between Hope and Thomas. Really, Brooke? Now, she told Hope that she can keep an eye on her and Thomas. Brooke, if Taylor goes, you will need more eyes than just the two that you have. Now, she told Hope she wants to make sure that there's no mistakes, and talked about her growing feelings for Thomas. But when Brooke talked to Taylor, it was all Thomas's fault, and she wanted Steffi to recant her story. Yeah, make that make sense, Brooke. You just contradicted yourself in that moment. And then Hope is still continually to worry that she'll get involved with an inappropriate man. She thinks any inappropriate feelings can lead to danger. Now, she points out that she's Thomas's muse, and this is like Roman mythology, that they are going to the place where it's all started. Now, she wishes Thomas didn't have to go to the world romantic capital with her. Now, Hope doesn't want to hear all of this again and reminds her mom that she is not like her. It's no one believes what she says when she claims everything is fine. Now, Brooke tells her again that she don't want her to repeat the same mistakes and then walk out. Hope then flopped down in a chair. She's staring. Now, as she sorts through the desk, she finds a card from Douglas saying how great it is to see his parents together. Now, this is the part where most of us missed in the U.S. because of a special news report where she now has this vision of Rome. There's more flashes of close moments with Thomas. And then she starts having a sex fantasy about him. And then, of course, she yells no and grabs the wall. Hey, you guys, if you want to see that clip, guess what? I have it. It will be in an upcoming video shortly. Stay tuned for that. And hey, you're going to enjoy it. I saw it and it was definitely worth the tease. Okay, so there you have it, your bold and the beautiful recap for June 9th, 2023. Also, stay tuned for that fantasy that we missed in the U.S. I will be uploading it shortly, so stay tuned for that. So I hope you enjoyed this recap, and until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!